Today's vlog is a little bit different. Maybe because I'm getting in the Halloween spirit, or maybe because I'm heading to Port Alberni and this is the path I have to take along the way. Cameron Lake is situated between Mount Arrowsmith and Mount Wesley. I think about how many people my grandpa found between these two mountains and lake, being on the search and rescue for 40 years. I think about how I once climbed that trestle and sat in the middle of it, even though I'm terrified of heights. In 1886, a wagon road was punched through from Nanaimo to Port Alberni, and ever since has been rich with history and stories. Besides the various hauntings that have been reported, there is also the famous lake creature named Cami. There's a story of a train wreck down there that has never been recovered. But I think one of my favorite stories is about the plane crash that wasn't found until years later. The plane disappeared March 1st, 1968, on a flight from Vernon to Port Alberni. 15 years later, 4 bodies were pulled out perfectly preserved because the lake is so cold.
Zoomies, get back here! Zoom! Zoom! Get it! Give me that stick! Get it? Shake the stick? Okay, let's go, come on!
Now that Zen Dog had his zoomies over, it was time to walk amongst the giants. Edging onto Cameron Lake, the Grove has its own haunting ghost stories. A traditional Indigenous story speaks of a cannibal spirit, sometimes described as an ogress, who haunts BC's coastal forests. This story is well known all over the Pacific Northwest. Cathedral Grove has caught the attention of tourists even before the 1920s. The tallest of the firs has been measured at over 75 meters tall and approaching 3 meters in diameter. It's been speculated that most of Cathedral Grove began life after a substantial forest fire around 350 to 400 years ago. Cathedral Grove may have its fair share of tragic stories, but today, walking through this lush old growth forest, I can't help but feel re-energized and more in touch with nature. The fires remind me that even out of a terrible ending, a beautiful new start can grow into something breathtaking, and as strong and proud that these trees are today. With my husky dog finally tired, I packed him up and we headed the rest of the way. We had to go up the steep part of the hump and down into the valley to Port Alberni. Once I was at my aunt's house, we had a lovely dinner catching up, and I fell asleep beside the wood stove, all ready for adventures for the next day. The next couple days, the weather would be pouring rain, and then it would stop, and the sun would shine through and allow us some time to get out and immerse ourselves in Mother Nature. Just like the changing of the seasons, so many things in our lives had come to an end, which meant that so many new things were beginning. And at first, new beginnings, they can seem kind of scary. But Mother Nature also reminds us that new beginnings take time and don't all come at once. That we're just supposed to take a deep breath, trust the process, and take it all in. We finished the rest of our nature walk, and we went back home to warm up. We talked about life over a bottle of wine and warmed up in front of the crackling wood stove. This place calls to me. I always feel so calm when I come here. It brings me a feeling of happiness, and it brings me a feeling of peace. I don't always have the best childhood memories, but Sprout Lake gives me some of my most fondest childhood memories that I can remember. One of my favorite areas around the lake is the prehistoric petroglyphs, created by First Nations possibly thousands of years ago. They don't really know. It offers 9 ancient rock carvings. The etchings have faded over time, but you can still see the creatures from the lake, either real or mythical. One is of a sea serpent-like creature with a huge mouth and teeth. This is a sea monster, and it appears frequently in Pacific art and mythology. Another is a creature that's part whale and part wolf. As we walked around to the other side of the lake, the sun came out. We let Zendog play in the water and catch some rocks, and then it was off to see one of our favorite people in this world, our grandpa.
Where's Grandpa? Here's your Grandpa.
Remember how I said my grandpa was on the search and rescue for over 40 years? Yeah, he got a medal. He even got a certificate of appreciation from the RCMP from all of his work. Him and my Nana were such a beautiful couple. Just look at them. And then it was time to head home back to the farm. It was time to do something I hadn't done in a long time. Something I used to do almost every day, but hadn't in a long time. And that was to ride my horse. Over the summer, I had taken a break to figure some things out. And this was going to be my first ride back. My first ride without having anything to do with the business, without anything to do with clients, without the pressure of competing and show jumping, without the pressure of any expectations whatsoever. I needed to get back to the core of why I do all this, to the reason why I love this so much and dedicated my whole life to it. I needed to get back to just being a girl and her horse. I needed to block out everyone and everything and go into my own barn and ride my own horse, to tack him up in our beautiful custom French Voltaire saddle that I loved oh so much and get to ride in it again. You ready to go? We're all ready to go? Okay. Are you ready for your treat, Coots? Kudos earned these very adorable treats that my friend Yen got for us. Look how cute they are. Of course, my dad's doing tractor work in the indoor while I'm trying to film. Do you want the kitty cat? That's pretty good. Itchy, itchy pony. And of course, a few bites of his favorite treat. Nom, nom, nom. All the grass. Hey, Coots. Oh, hey, Dom. Hey, boys. Do you see a deer? Is there a deer way down there? I think in the back corner there is. Go get the deer. I am walking the property. I am going to our hawthorn tree to pick some hawthorn berries. It's right up here. I think I see him, Zen Dog. Apparently hawthorn berries are really high in antioxidants and are good for the heart, and even ward off bad spirits if hung up around your house or in front of the door or something. So I'm gonna pick a bunch and give it a try. Are you? Oh, get the stick. Zen is also helping. Good job, Zen. Steve, is that you? We had a crazy incident here a couple years ago where two deer had their horns locked together and came through our field, and the one bigger deer was just throwing the other deer around. I'm pretty sure I still have the footage, so let me post it. Basically, they came through this way and they fought all the way through here and all the way back around there. It was pretty crazy. For context here, the conservation officer sedated the deer, freed them, tagged them, and both deer walked away. That's probably enough for now. Can always come back for more. Now let's go see Zen Dog if there's any lemon balm still left in the trail. This stuff is called lemon balm. You pick it, you squeeze it together, and then when you smell it, it really, really smells like lemons. It's so, so good. So I'm gonna use it for some tea. We got a whole bunch of it growing right here. This is one of our many holly trees. We have a lot of them around the property, and they really come in handy during Christmas time. But they're super pretty to have around the property. Oh, there's a mouse. Did you get the mouses? Where's the mouse? Get the mouse. Is there a rat? Where's the rat? Get the rat. Oh, where is it? Good job. Where's the deers? Go get the deers. You guys following me? I'm pretty sure you're supposed to go away from me, not closer. Just saying. Okay, bye guys. Well guys, I'm just down the road at my local beach. Thought I would finish up the day by taking Zen for a little stroll down here. It's a nice sunny day today, so gotta take advantage of that because sometimes we get rain for days and days on end. I would like to thank you guys so much for watching my vlogs and supporting this channel. It's just gonna build and get better and better. So you guys that are here now are gonna be the OGs, and I can't wait to see where this goes, and I can't wait to take you guys on so many adventures with me. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.